All right, we're going to do a whole intro. It's going to be fun.
There we go. All right, it's Music Buzz Live Radio.
Music Buzz Live Radio here on World Viral TV. My name is Moose. Thank you for sticking around. We got a good show tonight. We got Holly Roberts coming in studio. Yes, that's right. We've also got Bit Party 2 happening upstairs here at Herman's Hideaway tonight, where they take the 8-bit noises of video games and they turn it into performance art.
That's cool,
of some kind. I'm just as excited as you are and curious as you are to actually see how this is going to work.
It makes me curious. I'm wondering if they're going to do if they're going to have real instruments playing like Super Mario songs, or if they're actually going to use like 8-bit sounds and do like Madonna covers, you know?
Well, they had the Michael Zucker's pedal board that I saw. He had like 20 or so different gadgets on there that he pushes to make different noises. And I'm wondering, that band I Fight Dragons, have you ever heard them? They do. They had some songs on 93.3. They're like a pop punk band, but then they have like Nintendo noises in the background.
All right.
I think this is even geekier than that.
Okay.
So we'll see.
It's interesting. We're in the basement of Herman's Hideaway. For those of you tuning in, this is worldviral.tv. We're doing Music Buzz Live Radio. Tim Winger is the senior editor of Colorado Music Buzz. He's also a talent buyer here at Herman's Hideaway. And we got a cool little thing going on. You want to introduce our guest?
Yes, we've got Kale Nelson, the GM of Herman's here, is in studio. And Kale, real quick, we're gonna not beat around the bush at all. What is it that really pisses you off about some of the people that come into this bar?
You get the classic one-timers where there's 4 people that order 1 drink at a time, and you walk down and get a beer, and then you come back, and then they order the same thing.
Yeah.
You walk down, you get it, and you know, that kind of stuff. But it actually doesn't piss you off too much. It's work, but...
Okay, and one thing I've always kind of wondered, seeing as how this is a music venue and primarily the crowds that come in here are music-related, does this place have regulars like a normal, like the bar by my house does?
Essentially, no. We have regulars for certain shows. We have reggae, like the reggae regulars.
Yeah.
Rock, you know, they show up for the genre that they like.
Okay.
You know,
Fair
so
enough.
And we have a couple stragglers in the neighborhood that roll by from time to time.
Stragglers.
Definitely stragglers.
Yeah.
But do they pay the cover to get in?
Some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do let anyone that lives in the neighborhood, that lives close to Herman's.
That's right.
We do let them in for free for most shows, unless it's a big, huge show. But otherwise, they can come in at any time and get some food and get some drinks.
That's a good deal. Those of you, anyone listening to or living in, what is it, 80210, the zip code?
Yeah, I mean, if you're within a couple blocks, or you know, if you're down the street, if you are a neighbor, then come on in.
Cool.
I just realized how close it is to 90210. 80210.
You just dated yourself.
I just never made the connection that it was that close.
It really is only one number away.
Can I be Dylan? I'll be Dylan.
You would.
To back up, like Kale's cool because he doesn't really have a breaking point, man. He puts up with a lot of shit, and he's an easygoing dude.
I think it was 2 weeks ago. Kale came running after me down the street because he thought I was robbing the place, and he was about to beat my ass.
Is that true?
And then he realized it was me.
Oh, wow.
It is true.
It is true. It's very true.
You don't want to get on Kale's bad side.
Yeah.
You don't want him like carrying you out of the building. Like, I've seen that before. It's
You also don't want me chasing you, because
Right.
I'm going to be really mad if I have to run.
yeah.
I only run when I'm chased.
It's like
So, right?
you got to get
Takes me a while to slow down.
Here's the
really
visual
mad.
of that.
Right?
And I'm guessing Kale doesn't get chased very often. Except by the ladies.
Yeah, by the ladies.
Yeah,
All right.
You can say no comment.
I got enough women in my life. I don't need any more.
Kale has, how many daughters do you have?
4.
You have 4 daughters.
Yeah.
4.
Wow, yeah, you got enough women in your life.
So now, I got 5 women, and we just got a cat, and of course, she's a girl.
Of course.
It's like, really? Couldn't get a guy cat? Nothing?
That's interesting. I know a guy who is in a similar situation. He only has 3 daughters. He has a wife and 3 daughters. And they had a cat that is a female cat, and then the cat had a litter, and they were all female kittens.
All female?
Yeah,
Wow.
all.
That's our plight in life.
No,
Yeah.
no, Kale attributes it to karma You know, like I don't know how in depth you want to go with that. Like
My wife calls it college karma. She's like, that's your college karma.
that works. That works. That means you played hard, man. You played hard.
I go hard in the paint.
And you work at Herman, so you
hard,
still
play
play a
hard.
little bit. You know, like,
Yeah, exactly. This is a playful place.
we're a house of moderation.
So what is it that stokes you out if you're working a night here? What music are you hoping is going to be going on?
For me, it's like, it depends. I'm a big hip hop fan, but when you get good bands that do what they do well, it's just hard not to pay attention and listen. I mean, you can have a whole night and just one band goes on, starts playing, and you can see everyone's reaction at the bar. When they turn around, they'll stop talking, you know, they make sure they look over and, whoa, what's that sound? You know, so the crowds really make it. You know, when you have a great crowd that's in a great mood and they're just having a great time, you know, it just makes it a fun place to be.
Yeah.
Right on. Fair enough. I can agree with that. And we even hear it from down here sometimes. We'll hear somebody upstairs, you know, that's starting off maybe at the 7:30 slot, and maybe they suck or maybe they're really good. But you can kind of get a vibe, oh, maybe I should go upstairs and check these guys out for a few minutes. Maybe I should stay down here and hide.
It's cool like that. You can hide. There's places to hide. We got the green room. We got the patio that a lot of people are, you know, using.
Denver's best, right? Or Broadway's best? What is
Voted
it?
from Westward, right?
Yeah,
Broadway's
Denver's best new patio
Yeah,
here
we're
at
proud
Herman's
of it.
Hideaway.
Got all kinds of cool things coming too in the near future.
Yes, we do.
Yep. We're all employees. That's badass. We're all employed by Herman's Hideaway.
Yep. And here we are hanging out in the basement.
It's cool stuff.
All right, well, we're going to cut into some music here. We will be back with Holly Roberts shortly. You are tuned in to Music Buzz Live Radio here on World Viral TV, home of the Moose, home of Trevor O'Connor, and home of Chris Thomas.
Okay.
Home of Big Daddy Kale.
Oh boy.
Right on.
We'll go play closer shit.